Yo hoe ass came here to accuse me of sleeping around?
You putting words in my mouth.
No, I'm not putting words in your mouth. She's putting words in your mouth. She's the reason you standing right here calling me a liar and a slut.
But in very rare cases, it's possible for a mother to become pregnant with fraternal twins by two different fathers.
Yeah, Karen, that statement of yours did not age well at all. I mean, you literally call Zach all these names, but here you are knocked up by two men. So if Zach is a garden tool, then what does that make you? And don't get me wrong. Zach is a piece of work himself with all the women he slept with across Atlanta. And like I said, before a while back, who's to say Zach doesn't have other baby mamas out there that he doesn't know about? It is very possible. But I think for me, Karen is about to deal with a whole lot of embarrassment because of the fact that how many times have people questioned whether or not Zach is really the baby daddy? How many other men has she done the nasty with? Yet she said, no, I know Zachary Taylor is the father. No, there's been no one else I slept with. If I remember correctly, Fatima brought this up to Andy. And then was it season 6? I think it was season 6 when the girls were at Karen's for something. This was one of the first times where Karen was somewhat showing. I know she was in a rocking chair and she was like rubbing her stomach. And I know Andy just kind of, meekly brought up, Karen, is there any other, is there a possibility that there is someone else other than Zach who could be the father? No, Andy, it's only Zach. Thank you for asking. So basically, she said it in a very condescending way, but this, again, was before twins and all this other stuff that we know about now. But yeah, simply put, now Karen, something tells me that attitude of hers is going to disappear because she's going to feel nothing but shame and embarrassment and regret due to the fact that while she was right about Zach being the baby daddy, it's only one of two that he's the baby daddy of. Now she's going to be fearful of the fact that, oh my gosh, I'm carrying Aaron's baby too. Basically, the man that you just threw to the curb, the man who said he would be there through thick and thin, regardless as to the paternity results. The one you denied wouldn't be the father, couldn't be the father. It was impossible. The timelines don't match. And I don't know you well enough to have a baby with you. And now you're carrying his baby. Allegedly, look, I think it's safe to just say it is Aaron because the Rico Gary stuff, while crazy and would be a nod back to season 1 with Rico, it just doesn't make sense timeline wise. So let's just say it's Aaron and Zach for the most drama, because not only is Karen going to be linked to Zach forever, she's also going to be linked to the man she wanted nothing to do with, only after realizing that Zach had moved on. So I think Karen is about to have a piece of humble pie. And this goes back to the episode 13, Who Can I Run To? When Danny and Fatima have a difficult time not telling everyone about Karen's secret. So I don't even know why it's a secret, because of the fact that people are going to find out at some point, because, is this Maury, where you're going to have a bunch of guys doing the DNA test on the other sack to determine who the daddy is? It's just crazy to me that you have Karen. It just goes back to what Danny said, you're going to mark those babies with the nastiness you have. And the fact that, I always think back to what Sabrina says, oh, well, maybe she manifested that it's Zach's baby and whatnot. No, what she manifested was her own corrupted evilness into reality. The fact that, oh, Zach is the father, while denouncing the preacher, and now the preacher has a baby with you. So it's just wild to me that Karen, after all the yelling, the neck turning, the eye rolling, calling other people the terminology that defines her the most, and now she is that person. I mean, how can she look at herself in the mirror? It's talking about, Zach, yo, hoe ass, you calling me a slut? Well, I mean, if the white boot fits. That's all I'm saying. It goes back to like Andy's attitude whenever Robin or some other person would call her out for her hoish ways. Like, oh, you're calling me a whore. No, I'm not. It's like, no, yes, you are. So there you are. So, yeah, kind of like Benjamin or Benny Young from the Haves and the Have-Nots. Zach is a bit of a man whore. But when it comes to Karen, hey, it is what it is. Also, can we just take a moment to talk about how people talk about Danny, and then it's like, oh, well, Danny had the hot girl summer and Andy sleeps around too. You know, who are they to judge, or what could they say to Karen? Trust and believe, I've said a lot about all these women and their, you know, just reckless sexual behavior. But the thing about it is, you could say what you want to about Danny sleeping around and almost getting killed by Jonah. You can say what you want to about Andy sleeping with Gary, which was an affair, sleeping with the janitor Paris, sleeping with her boss Robin. But at the end of the day, neither one of them are pregnant, and neither one of them are pregnant by two different men at the same time. So, yeah, Karen, looks like you the whole ass, huh? Just saying. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Oh boy, this is going to be fun. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.